Hello everyone and welcome back to KitbashCarnage. So today we're going to take a look at kitbashing, or kind of making a nice little weapon. So I wanted to make a kitbashed weapon for a Chaos Lord that I'm doing for my army, the Mutant Bears of Fate. And I wanted some type of brutalistic looking axe with like kind of a chainsword axe type of thing, or a double-sided kind of blade. I kind of got the idea of like Darth Maul's kind of double-sided lightsaber thing from Star Wars, or like just like a double-sided spear type thing. So that's where the idea came from, and then I said, why not bring that into my army and make some giant kind of double-sided bladed weapon. But then, as you can see, I found this axe head bit that has like a gun incorporated into the axe head. So it's going to be a double-sided bladed weapon with a gun built into one of the blades. So yeah, you can't go wrong with that. So enough chit chat, and let me explain how we're getting this done. So basically I found a small piece of tubing. I think it's actually from like a lollipop stick or something like that, from like a kid's lollipop. And I just found this just laying around. I think it was like used for a project, that hence there's a bit of paint on it. But I found it laying around in one of my bits boxes, and I took that, and then, as I said, with the axe head gun blade, and then another chainsaw blade that you can see here that we've got off an old school orc that we had just from an eBay lot that we ended up buying. Link in the description to see that eBay Warhammer lot. We used this along with the axe head gun to make this double-sided weapon. So you see us just trying to trim off the axe part of it here, file it nice and flat, and then we're going to attach that to one side and attach the axe head to the other side, and then try and make some type of details along the shaft to make it look like there's like grip, and it's all kind of fits in together and it's one piece instead of it being kitbashed. But when it's all painted, things tend to blend in anyway. So just making sure you've got a good file there, just getting off any of the bores or the overhanging bits there, making it as smooth as possible, and then going back to our lollipop stick, which, as you can see, we cut kind of one side off of it, and this is because to attach it to the axe head gun, you see it kind of fits into the little perfect crevice right here. So I purposely did that so the actual axe head and the shaft itself would be center, and it wouldn't be kind of offset. So using our friendly hot glue here to quickly adhere that to adhere. Is that the phrase, adhere, or to adhere? I think so. I don't know. Not to adhere, but you get what I'm trying to say here. And then while we drop all the bits on the hobby mat, you can see we're just trying to stick other bits to cover that attachment point there. Some bits that look like bolts or kind of nuts that are going through, kind of holding the blade to it. And then you'll see we'll attach other bits to it, like I said, giving it a grip and some more finer details, making the whole thing look like it's one established piece. Just a little side note also, I do apologise for not posting that often. I know I said in my New Year's video that I'm going to be posting twice a week, but I've recently got a promotion at work, so along with that promotion, I have much more kind of stuff on my plate, if that makes sense. So I've a lot more time needing spent in my job, and a lot of time kind of after work as well, just thinking about stuff. And like wrapping my head around things. So unfortunately, right now while I'm working this out, I probably won't be as regular, and what I mean by that is I probably won't be able to guarantee 2 videos a week, but because I am a little bit late, I'm going to post this video up today, and then hopefully tomorrow or the next day, so it'll be Saturday or Sunday. So before next week, I'll end up posting the last part of the Havoc Raptors that I done, the Kitbashed Havoc Raptors that I done, which is a subscriber suggested video. So thank you very much for the subscriber again. At this very moment, I forget who mentioned it, but that's just because I just got home from work and I'm actually trying to put this video out in time. So apologies once again for the late uploads, but bear with me. Once I figure out everything got to do with work, we'll start getting back to the twice a week videos. So as you can see here, I found this little bit. It looks like it's from a gun, like, I don't know, or a pipe, like an exhaust flap for a pipe thing. But I thought it looked quite cool to attach it to the side of the shaft there, and along with some other bits that I found, they look like it's a bullet casing, or like something to hold bullets, like not its mag, but or the clip, you know what I mean? The little round barrel, the drum, that's it, the drum that holds the bullets. So we attach that right there onto the opposite side, and then we'll go into our bits box and we'll find some small bullets, and we'll use them to make the whole thing kind of look like it is a bullet drum on the side of a gun that's collecting all the bullets, or holding all the bullets, like a mag or a clip, shall I say, one or the other, whatever it is, and it's holding the bullets in like a circular kind of drum formation, and then while you're firing them, they're just kind of spiraling out, kind of like a measuring tape, you know, when you pull the thing out from a measuring tape and it uncoils. So basically the same principle. So as you can see, we've done the tip there, the axe head part. You can see that little flappy kind of bit I thought was from a pipe. It looks as if it's like I don't know the terminology to it, but where the bullet would fire out, the casings would fire out. So as you see, we're just trying to, well, you can't see because I still haven't got used to keeping everything in frame, but you'll see eventually when we figure out we're not in frame. There we go. As you can see here, we're just trying to orientate them bullets in a certain way to make it look a little bit realistic, and as if they are kind of feeding out from the drum or feeding into the drum itself. So you can see the little kind of gun tip there on the front of the axe, and then our drum, a little bolt thingy that we put in to cover the connection point. And this was all kind of roughed up, so when we finally go and paint all this later down the line, when I re-kitbash my whole army again, we're go in with finer details, a little bit of milliput or green stuff, and just fill in little gaps just to make it look that more seamless, if that makes sense. So here is the finished kind of top of the weapon. So the barrel and then the bullets there coiling around. And then we went in off camera and we attached the saw blade on the other side. A bit of wire we've wrapped around for some grip. And then a little kind of hose pipe there. Apologies again for such a short video. But like, subscribe and comment, and I'll see you in the next one.